Alright, here we go. We're up and running. Just hopping in for some 7 Days to Die action. I apologize for the long loading screen. This save file, for whatever reason, takes a really long time to load in, but I know that I have a very small amount of time before the Horde night starts. So I need to get things going like right away. Alright, there we go. But yeah, this is gonna be the first Horde night at the Dude base, so I am a little nervous. Let's see how things work. And if I have time, which I hope I do, I'm gonna try to run out there super fast and throw up a couple spotlights. Like, I'm hoping the spotlights are going to be too much. I hope it's not going to cause a lot of issues, but if I don't get something out there, it's going to be extremely dark, and that is not going to be fun. Like, it'll probably look fine for me. I'll be able to see, but that doesn't help anybody who is watching, so we'll just have to see what we can do. They're probably not going to be very well protected. They'll probably just be kind of like thrown up and turned on real quick, but I don't know. We'll see what we can do. I think we've got about 4 in-game hours before it starts. And the cool thing about this is we can totally be in our base when it starts. We can finally be like just hanging out over at this new spot and be totally fine with it. Oh, we have 3 hours. Alright, cool. And sorry if there's some extra noise right now. Ouch. Oh, my legs hurt. That's not cool. But yeah, the street sweeper is coming through. And it is pretty obnoxious. Alright. So we have nothing on us. Good times. Real quick, we need the crossbow, and the sniper rifle, and the magnum. The hunting rifle can go away. And this might be, where is it? There it is. This might be a little excessive, but I'm going to use a couple repair kits on these just to top them off. Well, no, what are you doing? Game! What do you mean? Like, the lag is just being really weird right now. Please, thank you. Okay. They let me out finally. Alright, so we're just going to take what we've got. That'll be fine. And I think we're good on that. Alright, so we have a couple of hours. Construction. Spotlights. Do I have any iron bars left? No, I made like the exact number of iron bars that I needed. Okay, well that's unfortunate. Hey there, Messy Mermaid. Indeed, we are loading up. Trying to get a couple of things done here really, really fast. 1 minute! Alright, we're coming back for those. If we have time, we'll throw them on there. If not, then we'll just roll with it. Hopefully it'll be alright. Alright, so, man, totally like standing on my spikes right now. Let's do that. Where are the, oh, no, it's not a plate, it's siding. Reinforced metal siding. 2045. Alright, so this is just to give them a little bit of protection. Like, this isn't really going to do much. But this is just kind of what I can come up with right now, like as the Horde is starting. Alright, take some food and water. Yeah, hopefully I shouldn't need that. Alright, this is going to be kind of... Oh my gosh, that looks awful. Okay, nothing we can do about it. Okay. Oh man, this is unfortunate, but we're just doing this to give them some type of protection for right now. And there's a screamer. Well, that's a good time. Oh, I need a new club. I don't have the stuff to make it. Alright, it's 2120. Oh, I didn't upgrade the reinforced plates. Whatever. Okay, so they are all just gonna chill upstairs, and that is totally fine. There's a cop up there. That is unfortunate. Alright, we, 30 seconds. 30 seconds. But we have got to get this done. Come on. 10 seconds. I need to go deal with that cop. Okay, thank you. Hope you're doing well today. Sorry for the rush on everything. Alright, okay, got that taken care of. Where's that screamer at? Oh, there's another one. Alright, so first Horde night at the base. We've got screamers in the Horde coming at us now. I put the lights up and I didn't turn them on! Oh, that was unfortunate. Hey there, Ray Ray. Testing out the new base. I had a couple screamers show up right before things got started, so things are rather interesting at the moment. So it seems like, yeah, they're just hanging out up there. Look at them. That's so weird. Look at him. Oh, he's gonna pop. Oh, geez, that's unfortunate. Oh, look at that! Look how much damage that did. Let me get over on this side. So this is really interesting. Man, that did so much damage. That's not cool. But it looks like they're just hanging out on top of the base. Yeah, they're totally content to just like sit out on top. I mean, you can kind of move around, get them to fall in. Yeah, that cop did some serious damage out there. And see, I don't get this, like, why are they just sitting up there spinning circles? I don't understand. Like, I'm very, very confused. I'm not sure just yet. Seems to be a little rough so far. Sir, I need you to stop. Well, that's pretty handy. Being able to run down the length of the base there. This part works fine, you know. If they find their way underneath. But you can hear that zombie right above me right now. And see, then they're just getting and hanging out on top of the center here. It's very interesting. I think if I move around enough, I can kind of get them to fall off the side. And then she's just stuck here. Yeah, this is kind of ridiculous. They're just staying on top of the base. I was wanting to avoid putting some type of spikes or something on top of the base, but I'm wondering if that's just gonna have to be a thing. Because they're just running around the top, like avoiding the pit altogether. Yeah, look at her go. She's got some skills. Oh, there we go. Finally got her. But yeah, we're going to do something about this. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Like, it works in the fact that I'm totally safe. Like, I'm not, you know, concerned about getting hit by zombies or anything. The only thing I'm concerned about is the fact that, well, I mean, look, the Horde's over. It's already over. Like, they aren't dying fast enough to spawn. Okay, so he's dead. Then we got this lady here. She's just hanging out. Alright. So they're just gonna hang out on top, it seems. Let's head down. Let's head down and check this out, see what's going on. Oh, there's a dog. Not anymore? Yeah, I hope not. That dude just crawling around up there. Okay, so now that I'm down here, the new ones are falling in. Oops. No, I was gonna take trap damage on that. Okay, so we have a cop heading our way. Ow, 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 ow! I didn't think he had line of sight on me. Hey there, brother. There it goes. Oh, he got real close real fast. We have 2. Oh, I'm standing on my spikes. Shoot. Oh, geez, the spike killed him. I totally lucked out on that. Cool. Alright, so definitely gonna take me a bit to kind of figure out how to use this base. I do think it'll be really interesting once things kind of get sorted out. I guess one thing I could have checked is if they would fall in if I hop down to the bottom there. See, I don't understand why they do that though. So like, look, he's just like spinning circles on the rooftop. Like, what do you mean, game? The cop's gonna come here and mess with me. No time, cop. Oh, how did that miss? Hey, Pharaoh. Kind of a bummer that ferals can break their legs. Ow! Oh, really? Of course, the first zombie that hits my leg. See, look, he just like went right back to the circle. What is that? There's 2 of them up there. Okay, that worked him. He finally got out of there. Where'd the other guy go? There's a crawler up there somewhere. Oh. Hey! Oh man, that scared the crap out of me. Well, I was gonna shoot him, but I think he's stuck down there. Alright, well, kind of learning some stuff about the base. All of the connections make it possible for them to just stay on top of the base. Alright, buddy. But even that, like they're just so confused. Like, I don't get it. I'm right down here. I'm out in the open. They can see me. Like, I don't get it. And where's the rest of them? There are like no zombies. Oh. They're all just dancing on the roof. It is the weirdest thing. That is so strange. Well, base too strong for console. Console zombies cannot figure it out. Maybe I'm taking trap damage. And look, like, there's not even anything in his way. He's like on the ground level with me and he's still just spinning around in a circle. What's going on? Did I break the game? Like, the zombie's just not able to do it? I guess not. I mean, there you go. That's the end of the Horde night. So it looks like we'll probably be doing now look at them. They're all just like, all the ones that were on top seem like they're finally just like making their way down now. So it's something has to do with the Horde Night AI. That is super strange. See, look, it works just fine now. Oh jeez. How does that miss? It like went through his hair. Good times. Good times to be had, I'll tell you that. Well, I mean, partial success. Man, I didn't even turn these things on. I like ran out here, got them put up, and it's like, all right, see ya. Well, I guess let's start at the top. We'll do repairs after. So strange, because like, yeah, right after the Horde night ended, the zombies just started like falling into the pit. Oh, you were on some Call of Duty earlier? Right on. I don't know. I wish I knew why the zombies just did what they did. That was very strange. But we do know that Adobe can take at least one cop explosion. That's good. I'm kind of thinking about cutting these hallways off. I like them. I think they are cool. But, that just allowed zombies to, like, run around up here and get, like, super confused. I think if I cut them off and just sealed this off into a single room, that would mean I would have, I'd have to connect the entrance from Undergroun to the center here, and throw a door on it, but, I don't know, it might help. Might help kind of keep the zombies inside. Or, like, make them go inside the base. But the hallways are so cool. Oh yeah, my leg's all jacked up. Ugh. We don't have what we need to fix it just yet. But yeah, I could easily just kind of like seal this thing off, throw on a door, and then extend the ladder up to the top. Get rid of the hatch. Well, I mean, like I said, the base functioned in that I was safe. I can hang out and take on a Horde Knight for sure. I just gotta figure out how to get things to work properly. I don't know if the Screamer Horde might have thrown things off, because I had a Screamer Horde come through right as the Horde Knight was getting started. But the zombie AI was super weird, they just stood on top. Like, why would they do that? I don't know. Maybe if I just clip the hallways out, it'll kind of force them to run in. I'm wondering if it's because there's an option for them to go across the top, like their AI just keeps trying to figure out the pathing for it. Maybe that's why they get stuck in that circle. They just start like spinning on top of the base. I don't know why they would do that. Alright, so we need some type of chest here. I mean, for right now, we can just like hop down into the base and... Oh, here we go. I've got these chests that I had a bunch of stuff in when I first started building this place. I think these should all be empty now. Yeah, cool. Let's just do this then. I'm actually going to drop off the exploding crossbow bolts and the crossbow. There's one of those chests. I'll keep the rest just in case. Pretty sure that I'll have a wandering horde come through here pretty soon. These iron bars thrown on here at the last second look awful. I was like, I just gotta protect him. Oh man, there's like 1900, and I'm like, yeah, let me go ahead and throw some lights up, see how that works. But I don't know. I'll have to go back and check the video on the stream, but it didn't really look to be too dark, even though I don't have lights out here. I'd really like to have lights, but, you know, console life. And watch, I bet the Wandering Horde, because I'm most likely going to get a Wandering Horde here pretty soon. I bet they all just, like, walk straight in the base and it works just fine. It's just going to be like Horde Nights where this thing doesn't work. I had that happen with a different base. I took a prison and turned it into like a free fall base. And, yeah, like I tested it out with like Screamer Hordes and stuff like that. Like, had all the Screamers just like came running in, like no problem. All their zombies that they spawned, like everything worked just fine. Then the Horde Night came and the zombies were confused. Like they couldn't find their way into the base. And, yeah, I have no idea what's up with that. And now that I think about it, it's kind of interesting. I was watching Joel from the Fun Pimps. He was making a video, like Alpha 18 builds and stuff. But yeah, he was talking about the defense system he had set up. He tested it out on Screamers and everything, and it all seemed to work just fine. But when he was in the middle of his Horde Night, then things got all wonky. So, it must be something with the coding for the game. I don't know. Okay, there we go. I was waiting to get this combination of things in my inventory. I needed just like a few wood and some cloth. Weighted weapons 87. Still can't one-shot gore blocks with the machete. I don't know why. I ended up just putting my machete away because it was taking just as much time as it would with the knife. I actually spent a ton of skill points in my bladed weapons because I was trying to get it leveled up and just didn't do anything. Alright, so it looks like this side's mostly done. This base is interesting to clean up after a Horde night. It's almost like a little labyrinth to go through to get to everything. Oh, okay. There's where I left off. Like, this setup's kind of interesting. I did step on my spikes a lot. Because I was trying to, like, line up a shot on a cop and I was just, like, walking backwards or something. So it'll be interesting to kind of get a feel for everything and see how it all works. Is that everybody? You do have a pretty good view of everything, though. Yeah, I'm considering if I should upgrade these to, steel. There's only one Horde Knight and this already has a bit of damage. It might be alright, though. We'll see. The thing I'm worried about is the top where that cop exploded. Oh, that was bad. The Adobe is for aesthetics. They're not supposed to be up there. I never meant to fight zombies on top of the base. Alright, so let's just combine. Do we have any other guns in here? No, okay. I'm telling you, man, the zombies are always hooking me up with arrows. I mean, I guess I didn't really use any arrows this Horde night, but I always get a few steel arrows. It's definitely been the best benefit of using the regular bow more often. Alright, so let's just grab those. And I don't need those. Don't feed the bears. Nope. Not interested. They didn't really bring me much food. Normally they hook me up with some good food during the Horde night. Oops. Almost tossed out the duct tape. That would have been bad news. 1 cloth, 2 wood, 2 arrows. Success! My amazing temporary storage system. I really gotta get this base sorted out. Alright, what are we looking at? Sort. So we've got our 2 600 pistols, 2 600 short barrels. I've got our 2 600 magnums. I could probably stop collecting magnum parts. It's a bit excessive after a point. So all of those can just be for sale. Let's take our shotgun back out today. That thing is a lot of fun. So we'll do that. Our 7 arrows. Definitely don't forget those. Smelting. Oh yeah, the glass. All that fun stuff. Might as well put the 2 wood in there. 2 arrows. Put them back. The oil and the glue. Where am I keeping animal fat? Oh yeah. That makes sense. You have to make tallow in the campfire. Extras. I actually don't have the nail gun schematic in there. Get that back. Ah, goodness. Okay, cool. So, let's see. What do we got? We got a bunch of junk in here. It's not too bad though, like a lot of this stuff just combines. It should be pretty easy to sell it off. I guess we might as well go ahead and combine some of this stuff. Wait, what are these missing? Those all have parts and grip, that's it. Okay. I guess do that. That. Might as well use that 600 part. And really, like, I'm not concerned about the quality of these things. I'm just gonna, like, put them all together, and then once they're complete, I'm gonna go take them to the trader and sell them off. How's that shotgun stock doing, though? Oh, 521. That's probably fine. All these partially built items. And I was thinking about making a trader trip, but I think I'm good for right now. I don't really have a whole lot of complete items to sell, so I might just wait. Well, cool. Let's see, we need all kinds of stuff. Where's our shotgun at? Get that thing back. There's that. Some of those, and that. Probably a little gas. That should be good. Just have a few resources on us so we can build things as we go. Oh my goodness, I have like no iron. Well, I mean, I keep saying that, but I'm like sitting on these stacks and stacks of iron after finishing out or pumping them out of my forge. Oh man, alright. So I had the idea for the garden, like had it all sorted out, and then I didn't know if I could make... Oh, you can't do it! I need to make a half block. I need an Adobe half block. And they don't exist. You've got to be kidding me. You have concrete, wood. Oh man, that is unfortunate. I can't believe you don't have an Adobe half block. And I don't think the plate will work. I don't think the plate will work with the design. Here, I bet I've got what I need in here. Let's go ahead and I needed that, and hey look, there's some wood plates. I think the plate's just gonna stick up too high. It's either gonna be too high or too low. Yeah. There's just no way. And then on the top, yeah, it's gonna be way too high. So what do I do? Like, what do I do? I had the whole design sorted out based on the use of the half block. I was like, surely that's a thing. We have the wedges and the wedge ramps. Half blocks meet up with those blocks perfectly. Why would there not be a half block? man. What else can we design for that though? Hold on, let me grab my stuff. We'll head over there and I guess we'll see what we can do. So do that. Let me grab those as well. I might just have to change the design I was working with. We have 185 glass blocks. I don't think that's going to be enough. Because I want the whole roof to be glass. I bet we can make 1,000,000 glass blocks. Looking at the resources in here. 1,300. I think we're good. Let's just make like 100 for now. That'll give us quite a few. I'm not making anything without any wood. I wish I hadn't completely taken down the design. I guess I have that one section left, right? Okay, let's go take a look. Oh, yeah. And let's also hope that we don't have the auger audio glitch. I didn't test it this time because I knew I wouldn't have a lot of time before the Horde started. So I just had to like jump right in. So here's hoping. Okay. So it could possibly withstand one more explosion from the cop. It's not too bad though. It was only like, what, 4 or 5 blocks that were damaged. And, not too badly. Nothing below 50%. Yeah, I don't know what to do about this. What do we do about this? The zombies just came up here and then just stood here. Just like ran around the top of the base, like just following me around. I mean, the base looks cool, but if it's not gonna work, we gotta make adjustments. Alright. Let's go check our floating blocks over here. So this is the design. This is the design that no longer works. These pillars right here are just kind of holding those top blocks in place because I took everything else down. Well, let's just put them back real quick so we can kind of see what we're doing. Are you kidding me? I didn't bring my frames. I've got like 1,000 wood frames at my base. I didn't bring them with me. It's all good. We'll use it for something eventually. Good? Okay. Probably easier to jump up from this side, huh? Oh, that one goes all the way to the top. You maniac! It's too high. If you can get them both from... I've never tried doing it from the angle. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, I wonder if you can get more than 2. That would be super handy. Anyway, so it's kind of the general idea. This was meant to be the walkway for the interior of the garden. It is half block, fits amazingly well between the wood, like the wedge ramp and the wedge tips. Like both of these blocks end at the half blocks level, so this was awesome. It's like, sweet, I can keep the same design from the base and also like have a good walkway around the whole garden. this block doesn't exist. So, man, and the thing is, like, the height of this whole thing was determined by this design. And so now that I have to change it, the height is probably going to be different. Brought the ramp blocks. Just do that. I guess I could make it just look like the underside of the base, right? I almost want to move that back. Okay. So the walkway was going to be out to here, right? This is how far I had set aside for it. So if I use the redwood blocks, I could either make it a 2 wide walkway, or I could shift this whole thing over one. So then we have the 1 wide wooden walkway here, which will kind of look better, I think, just because I set up diagonal pathways also, and out of necessity they can only be basically 1 block wide. Well, I have the right rotation. Let's do this. So they are set up this way. So the diagonal walkway is basically just 1 block wide. And so from just like corner to corner on the square here. And so I could get away with doing a 1 wide walkway around the edge, and I think it would look good. But the design is to here. And I was going to use Adobe. How can we do this? I guess we would just do like that. We would set an Adobe block here. And then it would just be like an Adobe corner here. Or it could do a redwood block here. We have the 4 corners of red, and then the white walkway would start right there. That would be kind of interesting. I don't know. This really doesn't matter a whole lot. I think what I was getting at is that it would be cool to have the walkways about the same size rather than doing a double wide walkway here. This looks wider than 1 block though. What I could do, hold up, let me see. If I just did that, and then still had the red walkway here. Because then, like, but that I want to move that. I think the only thing I'm really having an issue with right now is this right here. I want to move that back because I want the glass to sit like right on top of these corners. Need those. Actually, that's it. And my apologies for like going through and rebuilding this thing. I'm not gonna do the whole thing. I just need to kind of figure out what I need to do here. Okay, cool. I was like, man, my leg is fine. I didn't even look at it. Okay, so I don't need to build these all the way down. I just need some support here. Okay. One, two, three, four, and then I want the glass directly on top of it. 1, 2, 3. That needs to go. Okay. Oh no. I ran myself out of frames. So let's make 50 more. We're gonna have so many of these things. So if I do this, I'm not like all looking at it like I expect it to show up there. There we go. If I do that, a little bit more difficult to build on the ceiling. You can't just use the ground to hold things in place while you set it all up. Okay, so but if I do that, this is to basically just mimic this walkway here, right? There's a 3 high room, and I want this here. Like I know that's a little bit low, I guess, but so that the glass sits right on top of that. And so that would make it sit right on top of this ramp block. How am I going to connect the roof to a ramp, though? Oh, that makes sense. So instead of having like a corner block, like you would normally have on a roof, or yeah, for like a ramp setup there, I would probably just do this thing right here. I'd replace it with a square block and then connect the diagonal section here. 1, 2, 3. The dirt's actually going to be down here, so that should work. Man, this is where the wall is supposed to be, though. The reason that's kind of an issue is I wanted the hatch to come up through the wedge block. I could just inset the ladder one block. I think that's fine. Alright, I'm gonna do the wedge block here and the wedge tip here. And then this can still be the walls for the whole thing. Alright. Okay. I think we've got it figured out. I was super hyped, like I had the whole thing down after the last stream, and then I was thinking about it after I finished, and I was like, is there even a half block? Like, is that a thing that even exists? Apparently it does not. No Adobe half blocks to be had. Alright. It's all very tricky. As far as I can tell, we do have all of the other blocks that I want, though, so this is good. And I think what I'm gonna do, like I had originally planned on, like, putting in a ladder system in a door or something like that so I could get out to the surface. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think what I'm gonna do is just fill all of the squares with glass blocks and have a glass block right in the center, just so it'll, like, the sunlight should hopefully shine through and kind of light things up. It is the hope. Alright. So now here's where we hope that there's no auger audio glitch. Oh, really? Jump! Yeah, that's not even sealed off. But I do have the center marked, so good job, me. And we're really just hoping for a, no zombies, because I'm about to open this thing up. Oops, man, I just keep wasting. I was talking about not wanting to waste materials. Here I am just like throwing them away, basically. Oh, there goes some more! Man, committed to conservation of resources. Alright. Alright, we're good. So somewhere, there's a way down here. I believe it could be here. As to why I would have 2 stacks of frames here, I do not know. It is not here. Why do I have all of these? I think, oh yeah, that's right. I was just trying to get back to the base real quick, so I was just like throwing down frames as fast as I could. Do we, like, we had to have gotten up somehow though. Like, how did we get out of here? That's just a single frame. Like, what do you mean? There it is. Oh, jeez, I marked it. I'm a noob. Alright. I don't think this is going to take very long, so I'm just going to open it up. If you don't open it up, it's just going to basically be held up by the frames. I need it to collapse. I guess since I needed to do this anyway, this would have been a good way to find out where my ladder was at, right? Ladder or like stack of frames, I guess. This is a pretty small area, so I'm hoping I can get this done quickly. Alright, let's try this thing out. Success. Okay, that was all I needed. No audio glitch and we're good. It's kind of the reason I've stopped using the auger, not the auger, the SMG and the AK. I'm just like, there's too many potential glitches to worry about. Okay, it looks like I cleared all that stuff out. I accidentally dropped a bunch of wood blocks last time. It's not being very careful. So pretty much what I'm gonna do here is just like undercut the whole thing. This one is, like I said, this is relatively small. Oh, jeez. Well, so I don't like working in sand all that much. Oh man! All right, where's the hallway at? Let's kind of fix this here. We just need to collapse the whole thing. Get it out of my way. Right on. Oh, welcome back. Ah, goodness! I'm trying to kill myself. That's what I'm doing. There's too much sand. It's got iron in it. But yeah, getting the underground garden sorted out. At least that is the hope here. Ooh, easy. Oh, dirt fragments? I thought that was good stuff. You see that? Yeah. Yeah, basically just going to collapse all of this area. But because there was a bunch of sand here, it kind of did it for me. Kind of... Are you finished? Are you finished yet? This is all just dirt. I'm gonna leave that. But yeah, kind of doing the alternation between the auger and the shovel so that I don't have any screamers show up here. I don't have time for screamers right now. I just had to like kind of do a slight redesign on the whole garden because I found out we don't have Adobe half blocks on console. I designed it with the using the wedge tips, and half blocks, but I was designing it using wood blocks. I was like, surely, I know we have wedges and wedge tips in Adobe. They should have half blocks because that's like one of the only blocks that meets up with those two. But we don't. So I had to throw a quick redesign on it, and I'm hoping it works out the same. Man, alright, probably go back to the auger now. Yeah, normally this is a much better, or much easier process, but like working in the sand is not necessarily good for doing this. Well, I mean, it's really easy to collapse. So it's, makes your work a bit easier on you, I guess. Did that whole, like, center collapse? 20 crushed sand, though. Let's take a look at this real quick. Okay, so this... Okay, so here's my center point. Okay, so only one of the sections actually collapsed. It's just like, the thing's just been collapsing in strange sections, so... It looks all weird. Kind of like fills in all the holes I've made, I guess. Alright. So I want to say this was the only side that had a bunch of sand in it. So hopefully the other sides will be a little bit easier to manage. That's clay? That's unfortunate. So I am gonna have to dig off this bottom layer. Or at least the places where it's like, you know, gravel and clay. Okay, so that's dirt. Okay, so a good amount of it is dirt, but definitely have some clay in here, which is not good for the growing of the plants. Okay, so let's see if we can do this the correct way. I was planning on just collapsing it all at once, but I'm wondering if that's a good idea now. Let's go for it. And I was trying to be like a bit careful with like hitting the ground blocks and stuff, but now it doesn't really matter. This whole thing has got to go. I think it may actually have to go so I can do the design the way I want. I think I need to lower it all one block. How far does that reach? Just need to get far enough that we can break it from the... Oh my gosh! Run away! I hate you, sand! I hate you so much! Well, I mean... it's kind of working out, I guess. I probably filled in some of the holes I just made. This side does seem to be mostly dirt, though, which is nice. But that was the one thing I was kind of not looking forward to. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but just like having to craft and plant all my own dirt blocks. Which I probably already got them. I have a ton of them crafted for no apparent reason. Alright, that's probably good. the idea, like, it's supposed to work that you kind of work it out from underneath, and then you kind of come out here and, like, break the edges off. And the whole thing just collapses down. This thing is all collapsy. It just wants to get it over with. It's kind of funny because it's normally like almost a chore to get things to collapse for me. Now things are just like exploding all over the place and falling down. Yeah, I guess it's pretty handy right now. Just not used to it, so I'm like nearly crushing myself repeatedly here. Yeah, and this pretty much all looks like dirt, so I shouldn't have to replace anything here. Alright. It's so weird. This is probably one of the most shallow pits I've ever dug. This is all that's necessary, though. Yeah, I've never had things collapse this easily. That's not even sand. That's like dirt and stuff. That's so weird. I mean, I'm not really complaining. It's just surprising. This actually makes things a lot easier on me. I wonder if it's that way because of its shallowness. Maybe like when I'm collapsing larger areas, it's just so massive that the game doesn't let go of it as easily. Additional supports holding up the sides, maybe, I guess, as you go down. Let me get out of here. About to collapse this thing in on my face. This is kind of hoping things go faster, though. Yeah, I fill in all those holes I just made. Hook me up. This is really interesting, though. It's all dirt. Yeah. Kind of keep an eye out for the bags of iron. Probably wouldn't be very much from anything that fell out from here, but definitely worth picking up. Alright, so we've only got one more after this. We'll have this nice little area cleared out. Then pretty much what I'm going to do is build yet another wooden representation of the garden. Just kind of take a look at it real quick and see if I need to lower the floor one more block or not. It's probably been long enough. The auger is so much faster! And now it doesn't do as much damage, it does work way faster. If you get the auger to one-shot dirt, it would be amazing. Because I love using the auger out in the desert. It is one of my favorite things to do. And I am really glad to be back to the auger. I did my, I have my regular, like, Wednesday, Thursday streams that I do on YouTube, and in that game, I'm not using any power tools. Like, no power tools, no mini bike, no advanced weapons, like, it's pretty old school stuff. So yeah, having the auger back is super nice. And I haven't gone riding in my mini bike yet, but I'm sure it's gonna be awesome when I do. How much gas do we have left? 11? Let's just go ahead and dig out 11 units worth of dirt. There we go. Yeah, that is the last bit. How far can we reach in there? I don't understand the hitboxes, man. I don't get it. Like, I'm hitting down there. I'm like aiming up at the ceiling blocks. Then I'm aiming at that. Alright. The game's just fighting me now. I think the game just really dislikes angles. Try to dig at an angle like that. Everything gets all wonky. You hit all kinds of blocks before you hit the one you're actually looking at. Or you don't hit anything even though you're standing right in front of that block. Like, what do you mean? You see that? It's funny. Alright. Like, there really isn't even a point in me attempting to collapse the things like I normally do. It's just not gonna work. Surprised that section hasn't given out yet. Oh, I'm out of gas. I thought I brought more than that. I guess, I don't know, I brought like 1,200 or something like that with me. That was pretty quick. So my ability to gauge how long my fuel resources will last me is all thrown off now. Alright, I think I'm gonna run back over to the base. Let me just run over there real quick and grab some gas. It's gonna take me too long. Base is this way. Yeah, got most of it done though. One little section. Oh, dude, why are you hungry? Yeah, I do want to set up the entrance to the garden to look just like this. So that's why I was looking at moving that wall back one block. I don't know why. I don't like walking around with the gun out. Just kind of takes up too much space, maybe. Alright, let's just go ahead and feed this dude real quick before I forget. Oh man, I need to make some meats too. I bet I did. I bet I've got some sitting over in that campfire right now. Close enough, we'll have one more. E 219. Oh, I don't. Oh, dang. Alright. What we're gonna do here, real quick, like, get myself a shield crafting. A shield. I wish. Get a shovel crafting here. Same thing. It's like I'm not gonna need it right now, but it would be nice to have one ready when I come back. I guess that's it. I just need to pick up a little gas and we're good. Just in case. Yeah, that's not gonna get me out there. Okay. Apparently we're just stuck here. Alright, there we go. Weird. Alright. And I pretty much just use this thing until it breaks. Like if I'm just working in dirt or sand or something, like there's no point in repairing it early. And I am just tearing this floor up. I was trying to be so careful at the beginning, and I'm just like, whatever. Cut it out. Probably gonna have to cut it out anyway. It does take 3 repair kits once you get down that low, though, on its health. We did that last time, there was just like one column left. Alright. We have one large hole and a very bumpy floor. We have torn this place up. So this should be my center point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, cool. Hooray! Okay, so everything lines up. Okay, so what we've got here. There we go. So that's dirt. Yeah, that's dirt. That's ground level. The walkway is going to be here. The wall, out of necessity, needs to be there. I mean, we could do a dirt wall, but I'm not really feeling that. Too much stuff. And I was thinking about doing that red walkway right there. Oh my goodness. So this is 12, right? And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we're at 8 blocks to center. But these blocks are all taken up with the center structure. Helps if I center that. The game also does not like laying down frames at an angle. It will bounce you all over the place. Like I said, I don't need to put the whole thing up, but I do need to kind of look at the way things are going to line up here. I was going to go ahead and like throw a bit of the center tower, but this rotation came up first. And I originally had that at 4 high for the ramp blocks. Because of the way I'm doing this now, good enough. Okay, so we've got that. So this is pretty much going to be like the walking space for the base. This can't be here. This can't be here. Because there's supposed to be walking room around this thing. Two. How did I do this? Because I remember this like totally fit last time and all looked really good. this is all off now. Do I just have an extra row here? Is that what I'm doing? Oh. Yeah, no wonder it was off. There we go. I was like, what happened? Why does this all look weird now? But no, this works fine. This is fantastic. So we'll have the walkway here. This holding the glass up there. And we got this. 2 rows of wood. There we go. Looks cool. Yeah, we're hoping. We are hoping. I think that should do it. Like, there's also going to be, like, there will be a walkway here. I'm wondering if these should be redwood. And because of the way it's set up, like, you know, the dirt is already underneath it. Like, I don't have to worry about the dirt blocks butting up against the regular blocks in an awkward way. But anyway, this is what I need to see. Because pretty much what I've been wanting to get set up here is that the glass will set right on top of this ramp block. So why does everything look like it's too low now? Because the glass should be up here. Don't tell me that I dug out a block too deep. Oh, no. I'm a noob. Alright, we got this. Here we go. Here's what's going on. That's why that's off. That goes there. This goes here. That's why I wanted that back one block, because I want the glass to sit right on top of there. That means it would have to go up a block. I mean, I guess... man, but that's just the feel I want. We could have, like, basically, I could just throw, if it'll fit, there we go. Throw an adobe block in there and attach the glass right there, but I want it to look like it's setting on top of this ledge. Right? How much does that actually matter? 0. It doesn't matter at all. But that's like the aesthetic look I would like to have. So if I replaced this block with these wedges, and then put the wedge tips right here, and the glass could set right on top of here. That does make everything too high. Okay, let me take a look at this. How many wedge blocks do we have? Let's start crafting some more of those, because I'm going to need them very soon. Wedge tips. I am still pretty bummed about not having half blocks in Adobe. Pretty bummed. Alright. I guess we'll do that so I remember where it is. I think that's going to work though. It's going to be a little bit shorter than I had imagined. Because I wanted to have this bracing bar. I want the glass sitting on top of that as well, so same height to accommodate for this setup. But anyway, this all gotta go. Where's the auger? You know what? Before we take the whole thing down, right? Let's go ahead and just try it right here. It's probably a good idea, right? And I'm just gonna go with the materials that I'm actually going to use so I can see what it all looks like. And if I do decide to go with this, what I'll do is I'll take out this row right here and then put the Adobe square blocks back in. Because this stuff just looks bad. If I do that, then I think I would do a square block. And then whatever's back here doesn't matter, because you will not see it. And the ramp blocks right there. I didn't bring any glass with me, but that's the idea. So basically it would just look like the glass was just like setting on the ledge with the ramp blocks all the way around. And then I don't actually have to fill in that block that I was looking at. Yeah, everything just needed to go back one block. And then this should all match up now. So redwood, redwood, and then we'll start the Adobe wedges, ramps, and then we'll have the redwood walkway like that. I might do these redwood also. And we'll do the center, probably do the center in white. Or do all the flat blocks in redwood, and then all these ramps right here are going to be Adobe. These are all going to be Adobe, as well as these up here. So maybe having a bit more red, like around the center right here and along this walkway, would kind of even things out a bit. Good. I could put the ladder in right now just to save me some time. Alright, so we have figured out what it is that we need to do. Now we just need to auger the crap out of everything that we've already done. Because it was wrong! It was all so wrong! It's not that it was wrong. Like, everything was designed around a block that didn't exist, which is unfortunate. I just assumed that the Adobe half block was a thing. It just made perfect sense because we got the other blocks for it. But whatevs. Lessons learned. designs, redesigned, auger in hand to fix all the issues. And now we're gonna switch to pickaxe. Just for a few. Probably just do like a few more. I just need the heat map to cool off a bit so I can get this caught up. Goodness. It is super nice being able to switch right back to this thing. I was doing some work on my YouTube stream game, and it's all shovel and pickaxe, so just like, I don't know, get comfy, get ready for a long dig. Okay, and back to the pickaxe. And this is maximum damage for the pickaxe. This is all you're going to get out of it. Man, I'm kind of thinking about it, like, it would almost be interesting to head over to the base right there. It's funny that you can't see it, like, it's all underground. But, it'd be fun to head over to the base and, like, turn on all of the forges. Because the screamers should not spawn this far away. They would most likely spawn on the, like, north side of the base. That's kind of where all the forges are at. And then, it's just like, whenever I went back to the base, there would just be, like, a ton of screamers waiting. But the base works fine with screamers. Doesn't work on Horde Night, but probably works just fine with screamers. Alright. Let's do this thing. I definitely went the wrong way as far as the rotations go. Now, if I hit this again, I'll have the rotation for the back wall. Yeah. Just do that. I still need to do the other half of that. And the south wall there. Sorry, we're getting there. We got ideas. Things are coming together. And hopefully I don't have to auger up all these blocks again. But that is the cool thing about the auger. I mean, in some ways, it's probably not good for me as a player. because then I just get like really comfortable just like tearing stuff up. Like, nope, don't like it, tear it up. In the other game, I've noticed that since I don't have an auger, I seem to be a lot more careful. Even though I do a lot of wood modeling in this one, I think I do a lot more in the other. And I haven't decided what side I want the entrance to be on. Probably the west side. It's just farthest away from the base itself. And I'm going to have the mini bike tunnel is going to come right into that wall right there. So I guess that's something to keep in mind. I should probably not dig out that whole wall. I just realized something about the design of that tunnel that isn't going to work the way I'd imagined. Okay. Constantly learning new things. Alright. So where do we start here? Oh, nice. Thanks, game. Apparently we start right there. So then it should be this corner. I really like the blocks that have the static rotations. Like if you find the right corner to start in, you can just work your way all the way around the base. Or whatever it is that you're building. Buzz I am. Not what I meant. Okay. Is this all the same level? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Look how high that's pulled up. It's like half a block there. Thought I heard a zombie. There's probably one just like chilling over in that POI or something. Oops. Sorry, small stone. You were needlessly destroyed. Could have used that one stone, you never know. That one little section right there looks a little weird because I dragged frames across the top of it. Oops. I still think it's funny that you can repair dirt with an auger. Or I mean with a nail gun. Alright, buddy, you gotta go. I'm trying to get the timing down right, but there's like a delay in the block being destroyed visually. Let's switch over to our fancy shovel here. It's like, really? I don't even think this takes much longer. And they're just doing like one little band around here. Like for digging out like a huge area like that, like of course the auger is going to be way faster. It seems like on these like just smaller little projects, maybe I guess you just don't notice it as much. Oh, my browser encountered an error. Hopefully the stream is still up and running. Okay, looks like it. Apparently I just needed to refresh. I think this is gonna work out. I'm just super hyped I didn't have to really make many adjustments to this. It is? Okay, cool, yeah. Yeah, I did just did a quick refresh on mine and it came back up. Alright. Looks good. Right on. Thank you, thank you. Oh, did I run out of these? I thought I just made like a ton of these things. Dang it. I'm gonna need to wait for that. What I can do real quick though is I can go grab those glass blocks. They should all be finished. How big is this? It's 12. It's 25 by 25. That is a whole lot. I need 625 glass blocks. I think it should be 25 to there. Actually, it's 25 to the wall right there. So it's a 23 by 23? So 529 blocks. Alright, yeah, we need to get back in the base. Man, I'm so bummed that this base looks so good and does not seem to work for Horde Nights. It's a lot of glass. Yeah, it is. That is for sure. But I may have a thing for glass. Did you see, like, all of these are all glass. And then even the mini bike entrance as well. There's like glass all the way up the walls. Looks good though. I can dig it. But yeah, so I need a ton. Oops, wrong block. Ton of glass blocks here. How are these doing? Not smelting. Construction. We have 185 glass blocks. But you know what? I think these munitions boxes are like half blocks. I wonder if I could use them, make a walkway out of munitions blocks, and then I could get the design for my garden back. Like that wouldn't be weird looking. A little bit of iron, I might toss it in there. Oh my goodness, we got a ton of lead. Do I have wood in my inventory? I do, okay. Oh dang, we're getting down there. As far as the glass being all caught up. So I have 100 here, 185 there. How many did I say I needed? Like 526? 529? $250 blocks coming up. Okay, I think I can drop off those white plates. I don't think I need those. I probably don't need the wood frames or plates anymore. Okay, I need to kind of get out of here. 751. Just leave these on for a bit. Oh, 8 minutes, that's not going to cut it. It's got to have something going in here, right? Oh, those already have like a ton of time in them. So this place is going to be Screamer Central when I get back. It might be Screamer Central before I leave, if I don't get out of here. I don't think I need those either. Carrying a bunch of light. I was going to throw it in the forge, but I think we're good on that for now. Okay. A few repair kits would probably be nice. We still have almost 1,000 gas. I think we'll be alright. I don't think I need to use too much more. Oh wait, how are we doing on sand, clay, and stone? Let's grab a few more of those real quick, actually. This is really bad. Like, I should have gotten out of here as soon as I lit those, or I should have waited to light those until I got out of here. Just grab a little bit more of each of these and top some of this off. Alright, I think we're good. Where am I even keeping all this? Oh my gosh, I have so much dirt. There we go. We're gonna have a chest of dirt here before too long. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. Really sorry about this. I made a shovel. Might as well. Let's do it all. Let's get it all done. I have to run back here one more time. Okay. For realsies, I'm leaving. We're on our way out the base. Super surprised there's not a screamer over there right now. Hopefully we're just outside of all of this enough that we don't have to worry about him. Alright. So here's a building tip, I guess. I still forgot my wooden frames. You gotta be kidding me, dude. Alright. Because none of these blocks will ever be seen, they can all just be wood frames. They don't need to like carry any weight. Just basically the wall's going to be going above these things, so the structural integrity does not matter. You know, vertically you can stack as much as you want on wood frames, doesn't matter. So I'll use these as like filler, pretty much. Really? Oh, that's what you get. That's why you get a broken leg. Because I'm busy and you're down here messing with me. And she's not even gonna come for me. She's just like, running into the wall there, I think. You coming? Alright, well. I was gonna say, we'll keep going until somebody else drops in. Just happened sooner than I had imagined it would. It's like after he dies, it's like still for like 5 seconds, he's just making noise. Oh, I already covered it. Okay. I was like, oh, I see a hole. It needs to be filled in. It's already done. Good job, me. Same with these two rows. These will never be seen. So we'll have the wedge tips here and then the redwood blocks to here. So that will never actually be seen. And then everything up against the wall here. Like we need the solid adobe block there, but like how this is set up here, those can all be frames. My way, zombie, I'm working. Oh, some antibiotics. Why not? Hey, Liddy, you're gonna die right there. She may still have her own spot for that. I was trying to get her to land on the other body so it would be instantly destroyed. Let's go ahead and fill this in. Oh, she did land on that body. Good times. Oh yeah, I may have to move some of these bodies real quick. I don't know, it looks good so far. I don't think any of them are going to be in the way. It looks like this is going to kind of help with covering up a lot of the gravel and clay, which is super nice. Ayah! I have so many frames back at my base. Oh my goodness, I have so many frames back at my base. Should not be making any more. Alright, to kind of relieve a little visual confusion here, clean up this row. I don't have any dirt on me. Alright. My goodness. I swear I'll get my stuff together. See you. But yeah, everything up to this point is going to be wood frames. So yeah, I actually need to get a lot of those. Jump! Okay, there we go. I guess we can do it that way. Oh yeah, let me run over this way. And I wonder if it's just far enough away that this area isn't loading in, so maybe the screamers aren't loading in while I'm standing over there. Should be fantastic. Let me in! Construction. 500 wooden frames. We'll take those. So I'll probably just take all my frames. Well, that would give me way too many. Let's start here. And do I have... I really don't have any dirt blocks crafted. I guess I haven't really needed them, have I? Been replacing it all. How many can we make? just make all of them. Put away our 2 gunpowder. What other junk do we got? 3 coal. What am I doing? What am I doing to myself here? There we go. Now we've actually got a little bit of space. That's probably my screamer. No? Oh yeah, yeah it is. So we're gonna let her do her thing. Yeah, I think she'll be alright. She's just gonna hang out over there. Probably, well, I'm gonna get too close and she's gonna see me. Yeah, she's just gonna hang out down there. We will let her do that. There we go. Alright. So now we've got 1,000,000 wood frames. We should be good. It's probably the easiest way is just to walk around in a circle here. Yeah, pretty much like I used to like let's say I was building a base out of concrete or something, I would make sure all of the blocks, like even the blocks that were in the walls and stuff, were solid concrete. And it's just like I was realizing how many resources I was just throwing away. So like using wood frames as filler is fantastic. It's super easy to get more wood supplies. I mean, you just grow it. I've got a tree farm. You get like, I don't know, is it like 24,000 each time I cut it down? Using some frames will save you a lot of resources and time. I just think if I was making these all adobe blocks or like redwood blocks or something like that, it would just cost me a ton of resources to get it done. Oh man. And you never see them. Like these, like if it's a structural integrity issue, if you need to make sure that these are supporting stuff, fine, yeah, make them concrete or whatever. But these are literally just like behind the wall. They're not supporting anything at all. Other than, I guess, the blocks above it. Okay, is that... Okay, so we have 2 more rows. I'm glad I didn't grab those 300 frames out of that chest. It would have been too much. I still would have had 2 stacks. I'm really hoping this turns out to look the way that I want. It's kind of like I want the glass roof to look, you know, the way you would like set it into like a glass table or something like that, where you just got like one sheet of glass across the top that just sits there and is supported. Like that's why I'm gonna have that diagonal bar for the roof. It's gonna, you know, cut the room into like an X shape, and that should give me enough support for all of the glass. We're hopeful. We are hopeful. Because these are going to be sitting on top of the ramp blocks, and they'll be connected to the adobe there, so I'm hoping with all of that support it should be enough to let me span the whole roof with like a solid, you know, sheet of glass, I guess. 'Tis the plan. 'Tis the plan. almost consider making these Adobe. I actually wonder if I should. Well, I mean, you've got the Adobe here connected to the dirt. So I'm just thinking about putting all that weight on top of these ramp blocks, and then that being supported by a wood block. We're also going to have the diagonal supports there. Alright, well, we're going to risk it. I do believe it's going to be fine, just because of the Adobe on the black and the diagonal supports across the ceiling. I kind of think that's going to do it. I do believe it will be enough. This should be the last set of wooden frames, and everything else should be Adobe redwood and glass. Alright. I think that's good. How many the wedge tips do we have? We have 100 of those. That might be enough. I do need them for the inside though, so maybe I go and get some more of those going. Where are the wedges though? Do I not have any? Watch, I bet I put those away. Alright. Oh, we got a screamer chilling on the base. And I know I just heard another one fall in and break her legs. Good news is, we're far enough away that the screamers can't sense us, so good times. I guess that corner block could have been a frame. It saved me like one more block. They all add up. Oof, I thought I was going to misplace that one. It's not like too big of a deal, but it is kind of irritating. It is just a waste of resources. Although I did just like auger down like 100 blocks. So, you know, there's that. Good. Good. And I should... Is this the center line? I think that is. No? That's the center line. Dang it! I centered this one. But yeah, basically what I was thinking is I need to leave the center ones out, so I'm gonna have to break them. Okay, where does this start? We'll just follow, we'll follow this thing's rotation pattern. I think we'll be alright. Please? There we go. I need you to just move one more. And I just covered the center line. That's fine. So I guess the moral of the day is don't listen to me when I preach about conservation of resources in this game. I want to say it's that one right there. Could just count them. There should be like, what? Shouldn't there be 12 on each side? How many? How many? Well, I'm just glad... No. Okay, thank you, lady. I was gonna say, I'm just glad that none of them wandered into the pit. God, jeez, the hitch in the game. Like, gotta start lining up your shot, and the game just like freezes on you. Let's get our bow out, man. I never use that thing anymore. And these zombies always bring us extra arrows, so I mean, we might as well. Alright, too close. Trees in my way. I need more space. And basically, I'm trying to avoid getting near my base. Because I know we will have screamers. Looks like about it, though. Yeah, I don't see any more spawning. Hey, level 158. Not much left. Oof, that went like right by her. I think I pierced her nose with that one. Got her ear with that one. Alright. Right through the septum. I guess let's clean up the zombies. Let me do this real quick. Sort that. Everything that I pick up will be at the end of it. I'm dropping all the bones and meat anyway, so just go ahead and start tossing it now. I guess it's like, it's not a horde night, so I don't have a ton to clean up. I should just like manage it as I go. I mean, kind of like on horde nights, what I've been doing is just kind of basically gathering everything up, throwing it in a chest, and then like going back out there, gathering up more and throwing it in a chest. And I just sort through all of it at the same time. I don't know if it's any faster, but it seems to work. At least this was kind of like a reasonable wandering horde. I've had some pretty serious wandering hordes come through, and I was not too pleased. Especially like right now, I've just got this huge open pit, so that doesn't help. She's still spinning circles up there. I don't know what it is about that base design, but zombies are confused. They step on top of it and then it's over. They just have no idea what's going on anymore. They just like start spinning circles over there. I don't know. I'll go back and they'll just be like getting a dance going on. Okay. Just kind of hold on to some of this stuff for now. We've got space. Where were we? Oh yeah, these things. Wasn't I making some of these? I guess I already did. I need to make some more. I want to say it's that one. And once again, yes, I probably could have just counted it out. Ugh. So like fall off the edge. Luckily, it's not very far. It's apparently far enough to mess up the zombies, but I don't even think it's far enough to mess us up. You know, I just realized though, this is the only side that I actually need to leave it off. I'm not going to put 4 exits on this thing. That's excessive. I want to have like one way that I can get to the surface, or get into the garden from the surface. Either way. But I'm just going to put that on this side. Mainly because it's just farther away from the base. Less of an opportunity for zombies to mess with it. Oh, there goes another screamer. We're stacking them up. We're gonna have a good collection of screamers over there really soon. Yeah, we're safe on that. Okay, so these can go. The thing is just taking up space. Just like carrying one. Where's my axe? Okay. So the idea is to go ahead and do the same thing here. Oh, one of the screamers must have fallen in there. I heard some legs squish and I was like, I don't see any zombies. I don't see any of them. Looks like they want us to start this side. Come on, game. Yeah, okay, everything should be all lined up. And I do know, like, I know the corners are going to look a little weird. Like, we don't have a block, an inside or outside corner that meets with the wedges, so they do look a little bit off. I do believe we will survive, as we have incorporated it. Oh, is that the fog? I guess it's probably been about that long, hasn't it? Ah, that's a bummer. Oh yeah, I totally forgot what I was saying. I got distracted by the fact that the fog has now rolled in. Well, last time what I ended up doing is I just kind of like quit out of the game, took a short break for myself, and then came back to it. Just like load back into the game and it's fine, you know? Oh, this actually needs to be a Adobe block. It's interesting. So if I do that, we'll have the ramps and then the redwood. And I think I will do the, like the one, what was I looking at here? So this is going to be redwood right here. But I think I will do a redwood block here, and then have the white adobe ramps on either side kind of meeting up there. I think that'll look pretty neat. And I'll just be able to like work that out as I go, and kind of see how it matches up. And I think we should be fine. So let me go ahead and get all these corners real quick. And I guess while I'm at it, I could be making 4 more of these. Let's go ahead and get a spot for them. Man, I was so excited about the design of this walkway when I thought I could use the I guess when I thought there was an Adobe half block. Pretty bummed to find out that is not the case, though. Oops. Man. So, like, just dawned on me. Absolutely just dawned on me that these 2 rows of wood blocks are actually supposed to be redwood blocks. Because of the way this is set up, this should be redwood. It's an easy fix, but it's like, come on, dude. Do I have the redwood blocks on me? I do. Oh, I need 4 more of those corners also. Hey there, Mr. Mermaid. How's it going? Oh jeez, that would have been a lot. So we had we did the Horde night. Got that taken care of. Did a slight redesign on the garden because of a block that does not exist that I need. And now we're just going through and trying to get it put together while we make fun of all the screamers that are just currently jumping into the spike pit. I turned on all my forges and left the base. And so they're just like a block away, but you hear their legs squishing from here. Oh, about the block that doesn't exist? Oh yeah. Like kind of a little frustrating, but I don't know. We just do a redesign, then moved everything back a block for the surface, and yeah, everything should be fine. Should all work out. I don't have my corners. Make 47 of those here in just a second. But do I need those right now is what I'm saying. Like, that should be all of the ramp blocks that I need for right now. I'm gonna need them later though. I already know I'm gonna need them at some point. So let's do 50 more. You've dug already? Oh yeah, This is the garden, or the area for the garden, I guess. So yeah, we got this all dug out and ready to go. But yeah, I realized that I loaded these all up with wooden frames just to fill the space, and then I was like, oh, these all need to be redwood blocks, so I'll be taking those out shortly. Well, I guess we can. Yeah, we'll be able to see. This is the way we need it to rotate anyway. So. do believe I just went past its rotation. I thought that would be the first corner, but I don't think it is. Oh no, it is. Okay, cool. Yeah, just trying to get as much of this done as we can here. Apparently this was the first corner. Oh geez. Did you dig the entire space for the garden already? Yeah. And that's it. This is it. And basically I moved everything back one so that I could set it up that the glass is going to sit right on top of these ramp blocks here. And so it'll look like it's just been kind of like placed over the garden. That's the idea anyway. Oops. Getting a little overzealous in picking up the frames here. Thank you. Yeah, I'm hoping it works out. It's not going to look exactly the way I wanted, but I don't think anything that I build in this game ends up looking exactly the way I wanted. It's just like you have to adjust, you know, just like start working with an idea, find out it doesn't work, and then you just adjust. And you come out with something brand new. Yeah, that's what it seems like. It's kind of a cool part of the creation process, is like when you know, things don't go the way that you had planned, but you know, in some ways it may even be better than what you had originally planned. Or just the fact that you're learning along the way. It's like learning new stuff. Like, well, that didn't work. How can we fix it? There's got to be a better way to do this. The better way to do this is probably not to put down frames where you don't need them. Okay, so that should be good. Alright, where is the sweet spot for that? There it is. So you can get this to where you can double stack the blocks like this, just holding down L2. So like basically placing them as fast as your character can do so. It's a bit easier to set this up when you're looking at the ground, because you have it as a background to play off of. But yeah, like right here, it's a little bit awkward. Oh man, so how's the day going for you there, Missing Mermaid? Hope it has been pretty chill. Oh geez, I am making a mess. I can't just hold down triangle for that. Yeah, let's do that. I was just trying to hold down triangle and pick these up quicker, but I don't think that's gonna be good for me. It is what it is. Yeah. I know those days for sure. Oops. This is much more enjoyable. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. Man, I just realized what I did. Okay. I just realized the error. It's gonna be fine. Like, basically what I'm gonna do is just, like, cut a hole in the wall. And, cause I need a ladder, I need a way out of here. And I wanted to go up through that ramp block, but I moved the ramp blocks back so that I could accommodate the new glass design that I wanted, but forgot about adjusting the inner wall to that. Cause I definitely don't want the ladder going straight up through the glass. So I'm gonna move it back a block. I guess I just gotta roll with it. Like, oh, this isn't working out. We'll just do something else. I have kind of committed too many resources to just start tearing stuff up right now. I did tear up, like, the whole top row that I put in yesterday, or the last time I streamed this game. But yeah, now it's getting to the point where, you know, I've put down several hundred blocks, and I'm not going to tear that up. I'll just adjust as I need to. I can't find the sweet spot for this one. So it's not just the height of your cursor, it's also like how quickly you move back, and like the timing, I guess, for the moving back. It's interesting to get set up, but super helpful if you can get it down. And I totally should not have just filled in that whole wall, because I'm going to cut that wall open. So things are interesting. We are learning new things every day. Alright. What do we have here? So I do believe I'm going to use the redwood blocks around the base for the walkway. My gosh, this fog is awful. Surprised my dude is not getting rained on right now. Got a little water here. So far, that body has not been in my way. It's getting close. But yeah, not in the way yet. I was about to throw a frame in there to fill that back up. But if I did that, then I'd have that weird diamond shape underneath the block. Like the dirt would stick out just a bit. And that would be all kinds of irritating. Okay. Alright, so I think what I'm gonna do I do that there? We'd almost need to, no, we would do it here. So I want this center area to be redwood. Basically, like, there's a lot of white adobe going on. This whole row is going to be white adobe. So we're going to have one to each of the corners there. This center pillar is going to be white adobe that leads right up into the white adobe top here. Man, I hope this works. I don't know how to connect this to the corner just yet. Actually, I think I do. Oh man, that's gonna be... It's gonna be a lot more interesting than I thought. Alright, well, we'll just have to kind of deal with it when we get there. I have no idea how it's gonna work yet. So I think I want to do that. and that, so that the white adobe meets up like that on the corners. Man, this is going to be interesting. I'm currently not sure as to how that's going to work. Oh boy. This is bad. This is actually really bad. This isn't deep enough for them to break their legs. Mostly really bad. Alright, let's go. Oh, yep. I've got holes in the ground. I actually do not currently have a way out of here. Oops. They're always tossing me so many spiders. Alright. Ah, jeez. I got enough stuff to worry about. I do not need that stupid hitch in the game messing with me. Okay, so they're good. I should probably leave everybody who's got broken legs alone right now. This stuff is messing me up. Alright. Okay, I think we're good. I'm gonna have to repair all these blocks now because the zombies are messing them up. I still don't understand what makes them just spin in circles. The AI is so bad. Whatever. I now has a broken leg. Go figure. And it's like super laggy because of the fog, the zombies, everything. Oh, and they're like digging holes in my base. Sweet. For the love of most things, just die. Oh my goodness, just please die. You're just gonna keep hitting those blocks. So like stuff like this doesn't even make sense. Like I'm wide open, like I'm just hanging out. Zombies can totally see me, and they just run in the opposite direction. Alright. Well, let's clean up the zombies. Well, they did bring us some food and water, I guess. Can't be too irritated with them. Mostly irritated with them. Oops, wrong one. I think that was one of the zombies I killed a long time ago. $7. For oil. I guess I could do this, but I've got scrap in my inventory. Let me go ahead and eat some of these real quick. Drink some water. Just like leaving a mess out through here. Alright. We have a ton of junk on us. I need some, it's odd, I need some dirt to repair the dirt. See, like all this stuff's all torn up now. So this is the center. Ooh, the base. Let's do this, that. And that's gotta go back. You know what? I'll mess with this in a bit. I just need to get out. I just need to head over to the base real quick. I'm gonna drop some stuff off. Pick up some dirt. Last thing I thought I would need after digging a huge hole. There we go. You can't even see the base. I'm kind of running around to the side here because there's probably a bunch of screamers down inside the pit. Oh, see, look, we have 3 of them just hanging out right over there. They are all kinds of confused as to how to do things. I don't know what that one's doing. I'm gonna let me jump in down this way. And I don't care if they're just like, they can hang out up there all they want. Let's drop off some of this junk. Oil, cloth, scrap, plastic. Feathers. A little bit of brass. A bunch of stuff for the trader. Well, by a bunch, I've got 2 pills and 2 beakers. So we can drop our food and water off. There's so many jars of water. I need to start making some meat stew or something. Which I should probably start doing right now because I've only got 2 left. Game, work with me. How are we doing on, we got plenty of potatoes, corn, meat. Let's just cook it all off. Cook off 45 of them. Maybe they can smell me. Excuse me. 8 minutes. My goodness. Probably should have just split the stacks as I was going rather than trying to like tap it out for 8.5 minutes. It's all good. There we go. Now we got 45 meat stews on the way. I will not have to worry about that for a considerable amount of time. And freed up 3 more slots in the old food chest here. Okay, why did I come over here? So that should be enough of those. What do we need in here? We got a ton of glass. We got like a really good amount of clay. Oh, this thing has 0 brass in it. 0 is a bad number. There we go. There's 6,000 brass. Let's throw that in there. How long is that? 41 minutes? That should be fine. How long does clay take? It's 5 seconds per, right? Now we'll just let that roll for a bit. This, like, I don't know. I mean, it's just kind of slowly but surely we're just loading in a little bit of iron here and there. What I should do is I should just stick those other stacks back in there. Let's let those run for a bit. Those will be gone when I come back. Alright, what do we got? Stone, clay, sand. Should have everything we need to craft some more adobe blocks if we need them, but we should not need very many. I think the knife's good. All our weapons are good. I think we're good. Let's see, it's day 172. When's the next Horde night? I know I did one like right as we were starting here. What day was it? Like 161? Yeah. Oh wait, no, I did 616. 161. Yeah, it was 161. So we have... Oh no, then it would have been 168. Okay. And so now we're up to 175. So we've got a few days left. We got a few days before we have to deal with another Horde. That is not too shabby. But since like the fog's all in and it's kind of the game's acting a little buggy, we have many screamers going. I wonder if it'd be bad if I just logged out with all of them just sitting up there. Maybe I go deal with them first. Here. Turn all of those off. What do we need? Get that out of there. Do like this. Like that. I have a feeling things are about to go kind of nuts. Use this as my temporary personal storage here. Where did I put? I thought I had a bunch of junk that I just threw into a chest at some point. It may have just been this one. Should be good. Oh, yeah. Before I forget, because that was one of the things I needed to grab when I came over here was dirt. Give me, do it. When I load back in, I can just hop over here and grab this. And I'm going to, I'm just going to take a short break. Like 15-20 minutes. I'm gonna hop back on here for a few more hours. I'd like to get this garden finished up. Before I head out there, though, this is what I do need. I need that. Alright, let's go. We're just gonna hop right up top here. See if this will just like pull all the zombies in. Well, let's not. Let's test out the base. Because it worked, like, I have a feeling it's going to work for Screamers, but it's not going to work on a Horde Knight. I had another base do that, and it's very irritating. Just do that. Nah, they're too smart. Yeah, I think what we've got to do is cut those bridges off. I don't think this is going to work. I think we have to cut them off. Whatever. Like, what even hurt me there? It's such a short fall. Dude. You gotta get your stuff together. And he's like, dude, I'm running around on a broken leg. What do you mean you're jumping off stuff still? Alright. AI is so bad. Standing right next to me, runs over to the pillars, looking away from me. He did the same thing. Look! Look, I'm standing right in front of you, zombie! These zombies are useless. Like, what do you mean? Like, where are you even going? Idiot. Just delete you. Get down in here, Screamer. All day for you. See if we can land this shot. Nope. Wrecked. That's the cool thing about the hallways, you can shoot through them. Alright, that should be... I think that should be all the Screamers that are coming through. I turned off all the forges before I came out here. We might have another one spawn in, but I can't imagine there being too many more. We'll do our rapid cleanup strategy here. We also need to like hop up to the roof and get the Screamers that I shot up there. But unlike, see, why does it do that? It gets down to 0 hit points. Unlike the Horde Knight, pretty much all the zombies came right into the pit and just came running in. So definitely have some stuff to work out there. Wait, I kind of just like have a feeling that the hallways need to go. Okay, 31 rounds. I'll take that. I mean, those are just for sale. Like, I don't use 9mm. Oh wait, no, different game. I actually do use 9mm in this game, just not very much. But yeah, coming back off those 2 days streaming on my YouTube save file, it's different. It's like I use completely different items and everything like that, so sometimes I forget what I need to keep and not. Luckily I haven't gone through and just like tossed out a bunch of stuff that I need. I hope. At least I don't think I have, so. Alright, that should be all of them down here. So let me go side real quick. But yeah, I think what I might do, just depending on how things go, I might cut off the hallways and seal this and use it as my entrance exit. Like, keep this whole thing, keep the center room and everything all set up. Just give myself a way in and out. So then on the Horde night, what I would do is I would just run down this ladder, then come here and then pop out the top, which kind of unfortunate because zombies will most likely just be clogging up the door that I'm standing in front of. But we'll see how it goes. I guess we can climb up into it, shoot the zombies away, and then make our way out to the Horde defense. I'll just leave that open. Went through and started sorting my inventory. Forgot about these two up here. I'm gonna drop all that stuff again. What can we eat? We hungry? Nah, not really. Let's see, do we have a rocket launcher schematic in our extras? We do. So that is now trader loot. Make sure I don't have 9mm rounds in here. Okay. Oh, exactly 50. Put those back. It's kind of a big change from back in the day. I used to use exploding crossbow bolts all the time. I was playing on an always run setting, but my goodness, I used tons and tons of exploding crossbow bolts. It's nice to be able to just kind of put them away, you know, not need them, not rely upon them all the time. I guess while we're at it, we can go ahead and make ourselves a hunting knife. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. I just like moved it back to my belt. And what I'll do when I get back in here is I'll probably just light up all the forges and then get out. Take off real quick. Oh no, I put it over here. And there's all my stuff back. Well, cool. Excuse me. But yeah, I am going to hop off here for a bit. Just give myself a little bit of a break, maybe like 15 minutes or so, 15-20 minutes. And then I will be back, and we can get back to working on our fancy garden over here, which looks like Christmas right now. I got the red line, and then I guess all those dirt blocks show up as green for some reason. But yeah, and then after we get that sorted out, what we can do is start like digging the tunnel from the main base over to the garden, which I do believe will be a lot of fun. But yeah, thanks for everyone who was like watching the stream. Like I said, I'll be back here pretty soon, so hopefully I see you all back again very soon. And yeah, y'all take care. I'll see you in a bit. All right, bye.